Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to continue the lesson Interior of the Earth. What did we learn in the last class? In the last class we learnt layers of the earth, interior of the earth. In that we learnt the three layers of the earth. What are the three layers of the earth? The crust, the mantle and the core. Next we are going to see the earth movements. What do you mean by movement? Movement is an act of moving or a change or development. Let us see the lithosphere. The lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. The lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. That is the ridged outer part of the earth consisting of the crust and the upper mantle. So the lithospheric plates consist of the crust and the upper mantle. Each plates, oceanic or continental, moves independently over the asthenosphere. So each plate moves independently without anybody's help. It moves independently over the asthenosphere. Asthenosphere is nothing but it is the upper layer of the earth's mantle below the lithosphere. It is the upper layer of the earth's mantle below the lithosphere. The movement of the earth's lithospheric plates is termed as tectonic movements. For that, the energy required to move these plates is produced by the internal heat of the earth. These plates move in different directions at different speeds. All those plates moves in different directions at different speed. In some places, these plates move away from each other. In some places, those plates move away from each other. At some places, these plates come closer and collide. What is the meaning for collide? Crash, met with an accident. So at some places, these plates come closer and collide. When an oceanic and continental plates collide, that means crash, the oceanic plate is forced below the continental plate. You can see the picture here. As a result of the pressure, the rocks heats up and melt. So the molten rocks rise again and it forms volcanic mountains. By this way only we can see the volcanic mountains. A trench. What is the meaning for a trench? A deep depression in the ocean belt. You can see in the picture in the middle you can see a trench. A trench forms between the two plates. The movement of these plates causes changes on the surface of the earth. The movement of these plates, due to this movement, there will be a change in the earth's surface. The earth's movements are divided on the basis of the force. The force which act in the interior of the earth are called endogenic force. So there are two forces. One is endogenic force, another one is exogenic force. Endogenic force is an internal process that occurs inside the earth. Exogenic force is an external process that occurs on or above the earth's surface. The force that sometimes the endogenic forces produce sudden movements and sometimes produce slow movements. This endogenic movement causes earthquakes, volcano, landslide, building mountains. And exogenic forces may occur erosional and depositional, river, wind, sea waves and glacier. Next one is earthquake. A sudden movement of a portion of the earth's crust which produces a shaking or trembling is known as an earthquake. Earthquake is a sudden movement of a portion of the earth's crust which produces a shaking or trembling is known as an earthquake. Earthquakes may cause widespread damage to life and property. The point where these vibrations originate is called the focus. The point of the Earth's surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter. Focus is the point inside the crust where the pressure is released. Epicenter is a point in the crust. From the focus, the earthquake vibrations travel in different directions in the form of seismic waves. The earthquake waves are recorded by an instrument known as seismograph. The earthquake waves are recorded by an instrument known as seismograph. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured by the Richter scale. The number on this scale ranges from 0 to 9. Next one is causes of earthquake. The sudden slipping of the portion of the earth's crust is the chief cause. Shifting of landmass, movement of the molten rocks, volcanic activity. Earthquakes are often common in the most volcanic areas. Next is effects of earthquakes. It may cause changes in the earth's surface, landslides in mountainous region. Examples: Ooty, Kodaikanal, Munnar. Falling of buildings. Most of the houses which collapsed were made of mud and bricks, so it is proved to be death traps. Fire is another great danger. Underground water system is naturally disturbed by such movements. Where do most earthquakes occur on the earth? Do you know where do most earthquakes occur on the earth? Most earthquakes occur along the edges of the oceanic and continental plates, near the oceanic and continental plates. Next one is, there are three types of earthquake waves. They are P waves or longitudinal waves, S waves or transverse waves, L waves or surface waves. P waves or otherwise known as primary waves. It travels faster than other seismic waves and it is the first signal from an earthquake to arrive at any affected location. Next one is S waves. It is otherwise known as secondary waves, and this is a type of elastic wave. They named because they move through the body of an object. Third one is L waves. This is otherwise known as surface waves. This is the last waves, most destructive and damaging waves. An earthquake which originates below or near the sea causes great disturbance in the water. Tsunami, you all know. Let me ask some questions. What are called lithospheric plates? The plates that comprise the fractured surface of the earth, including continental plates and oceanic plates, are called lithospheric plates. What is a trench? A trench is a deep depression in the ocean bed formed between two plates. Where do most earthquakes occur on the earth? Most earthquakes occur along the edges of the oceanic and continental plates. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured by Richter scale. The earthquake waves are recorded by an instrument known as seismograph. Seismology is the study of earthquakes. Name the three types of earthquake waves. P waves or longitudinal waves, S waves or transverse waves, L waves or surface waves. What is asthenosphere? Asthenosphere is the part of the mantle that flows and moves the plates of the earth. How are the movements of the earth divided on the basis of the forces? It is divided into two: endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Endogenic forces means the forces which act in the interior of the earth, and exogenic forces means the forces that work on the surface of the earth. Define earthquake: a sudden movement of a portion of the earth's crust which produces a shaking or trembling is known as an earthquake. Thank you, dear children.